Michael Masi's sack debate rumbles on as Ricciardo and Norris weigh in at McLaren launch. Michael Masi has received some much-needed backing as he continues to come under fire for his actions at the controversial Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The FIA race director is currently waiting on the conclusion of an investigation into the events of the Yas Marina, with the Australian in serious danger of being removed from his position ahead of the new campaign. Masi, 44, came in for severe criticism for the way in which he handled the safety car procedure in the latter stages of the race, appearing to alter his instructions to drivers in order to ensure one final lap of racing. His actions ultimately gifted Max Verstappen the chance to overtake Lewis Hamilton on the final lap and be crowned F1 champion, leading to widespread accusations that he deliberately contrived a dramatic finish. After the Grand Prix, Mercedes immediately launched two protests which were subsequently dismissed, and despite then serving notice of intent to appeal, dropped that course of action 4 days later. They only did so, however, after the FIA agreed to hold a full-scale inquiry into what happened, with the Silver Arrows reportedly demanding the removal of Masi as part of the process. The pressure has intensified this week, with F1 TV re-releasing footage and audio of a radio conversation Masi had with w3igh during the safety car procedure, where he appears to bow down to the orders of the Red Bull sporting director. However, at the launch of the McLaren's new MCE36 vehicle, drivers Lando Norris and Daniel Ricciardo both sympathized with Masi, who succeeded the late Charlie Whiting in 2019. "I support Michael and I think a lot of other things we did were great last season or the past few seasons that we've been working with him," said Norris. "I think a lot of things are good. It's just ironing out these small things which can have a big impact of course, which is not something we want, and Formula One needs to be kept to the very high philosophy and success and so on." Ricciardo mirrored the opinions of his teammate, arguing that Masi should be able to decide upon his own fate. "If Michael wants to stay then he should stay. I don't think one event should be the picture of everything," he said. He also argued his compatriot has to deal with far greater scrutiny than his predecessors did, not to mention having team bosses in his ear at races. "We're all assigned roles, that person's there for a reason, let them do it," added Ricciardo. Not all drivers have been as supportive though, with Aston Martin's Lance Stroll this week slamming Masi for tinkering with rules as he went along. "It's ridiculous that we didn't go back racing in the way that we should have gone back racing," he said at his own team launch on Thursday. "We can't be making up rules at the end of the race like that. It has to be set in stone."